Okay, this movie is going to be about using Google Hangouts on air. So the first thing you need to do is go to YouTube. In the top right corner, you make sure you're signed in. When you click on your little head over there, you're going to see YouTube Studio Beta, or it's going to say Creator Studio. You want to click on whichever one it says. And on the next screen, you're going to see in the bottom left corner over here, it's going to see Creator Studio Classic. You're going to go ahead and click on that and select that. It's going to ask you why you don't want to be in the beta. I just skip it. I know where it is in the Classic, so that's where we're going to go. If and when they get rid of the Classic, we'll readdress it then. I just say got it there. Over here, you want to say under live streaming. You want to go to events. And then once you're under events, you want to come over to the top right where it says new live event and click that plus sign. And you're going to create a new live event. So you want to give it a name, so title your event. I normally leave the start end time blank, just so that it'll start and end when I click start broadcast as opposed to when it says. I write the description of the event here. Just pretend. And then under tags, you want to write as many keywords that someone would search for in Google to find your video. So if you're doing one on the STEM scopes, you may want to do STEM. You may want to do STEM scopes. You may want to do scopes. You may want to do SDPBC. You may want to do School District of Palm Beach County. You may want to do science, you may want to do textbook, etc. So after each one, you just press enter and it gives you another one. If you decide you don't want it, just go ahead and click that X and get rid of it. Over here, you want it public. That means everybody can view it. And you want to make sure you're on quick. If you're not on quick, you will not have the ability to use Hangouts on air, which means you'll have other people added in as well. So when you click go live now, it will create your Hangout on air. So you press OK, you're ready to go. And it's going to load up for you. Now keep in mind, this is a Google Hangout. So I can add additional people in. There's Night. Hi. You can add additional people in. So you can see down here, it's going to load and just prepare itself. Up at the top, I can click that plus and I can add people in by adding their names, just like a normal Google Hangout. It'll send them a mail message to add themselves in. Know that they can add in via their telephone, which is kind of nice. So when you're on a Hangout on air on your phone, you can use that so that let's say I'm going to use the screen arrow in the top right, and I'm going to screen share. So this way, everyone will be able to see my presentation. So when I minimize this, they're going to see what's on my screen, not the Hangout on air, because I'm screen sharing. Oops, sorry. So let me get rid of that. Let's go back. I'm going to stop screen sharing. But while I'm screen sharing, I can also log on to my Hangouts by using that Hangouts app on your phone. So if you're on a call and Hangouts on air on your phone, it'll say, join the call. But then I can use the camera and microphone on here to go around and videotape that small group instruction going on and those turn and talk sessions, etc. So that's pretty powerful. So all you do to that is top right corner, you hit that little arrow, the green arrow, you share your screen, and that's how that'll work. When we're all set, we just click start broadcast and it will take me from off air to on air. The second I'm on air, it will automatically record as a YouTube, and you'll be able to use this link over here to get the link to share or the embed frame to put on a Google site. It'll also show you how many viewers. There's also a way once you start, a chat feature will pop up on the right that will allow people to chat messages back and forth. So you need to be mindful of that because you may need to have someone moderate that chat window. Also on your phone, if I'm in a Google Hangout, and let me see if I can do that real quick. So if I open the call, you can see that I have mute, hang up the call, and use my video camera. So when it's off, hold on. I got horrible feedback. Okay, so when it's on, that white, that means I'm muted. If it's black, that means I'm not muted. So be mindful of that because you do not want to be talking. This is mute, remember. So, and notice you can also see here, here's my camera from my phone, and this is the other. So now I have multiple views going on. Hopefully that helps. And I'm going to start the recording. If you have questions, let me know.